We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
Am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend.
Oh, thanks, Shaq. Now let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest, and I think they've looked at the travel schedule. So I don't think they ever want to reduce the number of games. The league is going well right now with 82.
And you've got to keep, Steve, the regular season relevant.
Yes.
Don't you? It's got to matter. It's got to matter.
I think so, and I think that's the reason why. I think they might change the playoff format, but I don't think they would change the regular season.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Big Dog is out there with Insanity. Then there's B, and it's prime time. And it's Stewart in at center. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Gill kicks to White. Pass to Todd. Shoots a three. Hits the three-point bomb. About a minute played so far here in the first. Passes it. Gets an open look and hits.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, but he said those guys are tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet on defense and do our best to deny penetration. We'll see who comes out on top, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. And a miss there on the triple. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From past the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Gone 2 of 5 here. Making 40% so far to start out the game. And that one's good. Gill.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And the pass to Stewart. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Big Dog. Right wing. Here's B. Drops in the tray. B's got 5.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone. Makes the offense its most dynamic.
Here's Big Smooth. Banked in off the glass. Big Smooth got his first basket of the night. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Big Dog for the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Lacking confidence right now in his offense. He's been shaky all period.
Here's Big Smooth. Can't hit that one. And to start out this game, about 43%. Big Dog, the pass to Primetime. 14 feet away, and it's White missing.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
Can't hit from in close. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Stewart. Here's Insanity. B. He's covered by Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. B. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Five of 10 shots. Here's Insanity. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
To the wing right side. Pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side, White fires for 3. Here's Todd, and he converts the layup. ABC's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Down low, it's tipped. Primetime, the pass to B. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Gill, the pass to Todd. Right side, White. The pass to Todd. No good with the triple. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Being 40% here in the early stages. Here's Anderson. Not enough on that one as it misses. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Gill. 8 points his last outing. Misses from short range. Has to be. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Anderson. Here's B, and he jams it with authority.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
The visitors on defense. Kicks it to White. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Here's B, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. 33% here in the first quarter. Gill, the pass to Todd. Over to the left wing. Gill kicks to White. Passes it to Big Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
Down low, here's Big Dog, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Now here's Anderson. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The pass to Primetime. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Makes it off the glass.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
And so it's the visiting team, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
An outstanding 53% for the game. Gill is out there with Anderson. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's ABC. And it's White in at the 3 spot. And the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Insanity. White covering. 5 to shoot. Steve, offenses have gotten so good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
Big Dog is out there with ABC. Then there's Insanity. Then there's B. And it's prime time and at the point. B the pass to Stewart. Here's B. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gill kicks to Anderson. Here's Big Smooth. 8 points his last outing. A shot off that time.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
White. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Insanity. White covering. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Insanity. Here's Big Dog. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, second chance points. Gotta love the way they attack the offensive glass there, even with a huge lead.
That's how they've got to this point in the game. Lots of activity, fantastic focus.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Anderson passes to Todd. 5 on the clock. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out left to the wing. The 19-footer is on the money. 15 points for B.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Big Smooth the pass to Anderson. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Here's B. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and its partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. And Anderson kicks to White. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gill. No good, unable to end this run.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
B, the pass to Big Dog. And he gets it to go from the high post. Big Dog's got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the home team has possession. 17-point game. Out to White. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
Big Dog the pass to Insanity. Shot clock at 6. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Gill kicks to White. Passes to Big Smooth. Here's ABC. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, great ball movement there.
And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Outside, White. Now the pass to Todd. It's good. ABC's got his third bucket of the night.
High percentage play. Working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
Pass to Stewart. The rebound by Anderson. ABC's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Todd. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Passes it to Stewart. Takes the 13-footer. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Gill, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
The free throw off from Gill. We know analytics is in the NBA to stay. In fact, it's expanding every season. Do players pay as much attention, do you think, to the advanced statistics as the coaches in the front office and the talent evaluators do?
You know, I think players more and more, Kevin, now are looking at these numbers and trying to see where they can get better at in different areas. They use those numbers when there's an advantage for them during contract time. They definitely run right to those analytics and say the reason why they should be paid more. So, but I still think the coaching staff in the front office has a heavily balance on using it more than players.
Using them selectively is what you're saying.
To their advantage.
Yeah. Big dog. Missed inside. 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. To the paint. The 8-footer. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. Around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And it's good. 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And the pass to B. Here's ABC. He's covered by Gill. Stewart passes to B. 3-pointer. That shot is off. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. No good that time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's good. B's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Gill. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so it's the visiting team in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were Brick City, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. They've got Anderson. Big smooth out there with White. Then there's Gill. And it's Todd in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Big Smooth. And Anderson has it in the corner. Passes to Big Smooth. Outside, White. Just 5 to shoot. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Here's prime time. There's the pass to Stewart. B, he's covered by Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 7 points for Insanity.
And the point differential tells the story. Their two-way play has been outstanding.
You know, it's a matter of effort plus talent. You need both to dominate this way.
Pass to Big Smooth. Connects from three-point range. Big Smooth got 5.
If the defense is going to keep giving him those shots, you know he has the confidence to knock them down.
Inside, B, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Passes it to Todd. Wow, way off on that one.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's prime time. Offensive rebound. The pass to B. Here's prime time. B, defended by Anderson. 4 on the clock. Here's Big Dog. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. ABC's got his second bucket tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Unable to get that one.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game. But going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
Here's Big Smooth. He's got 5, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Two.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Insanity. Passes it to B. Here's Big Dog. 6 to shoot. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Picked off in midair. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The pass to B. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Off target at the rim.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
And with that miss, shooting only 20% coming out of the break. Ouch.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Yep, it counts. That's now 8 points for Big Smooth.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to B. They swipe it. Here's Gill. It's good from the top of the key. Gill's got 6 points. Here's Primetime. Passes it to Big Dog. Now the pass to B. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gill the pass to Big Smooth. The quick look no good that time. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Prime time. And it's off from 3-point range.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. Gill hits them both. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight, the touch just hasn't been there.
In the second half so far, about 45%. Pass to Big Dog. Baseline try, and the shot goes in. Big Dog's got 17 now.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to White. And Anderson kicks to White. Teardrop shot, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Snatched away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, that's great D there. A little petty larceny as he just picks his pocket and takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
A low 30% mark from the field. Anderson outside. Out to the right wing. And it's White missing.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Offensive rebound. And he finishes nicely on the layup. The Insanity's got 12 in the game.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Big Smooth. And just miss after miss right now. Gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Stewart passes to B. That 3 off the mark.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Stewart passes to B. Over to the wing. Insanity knocks down the 3 ball. The Insanity's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
White, good.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Insanity the pass to Stewart. 13 feet away. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Now White. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Big Dog the pass to Insanity. Here's B. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. B's got 24.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Stewart. Off target with the free throw line J. Got it off in time. That shot off. And so it's the visiting team, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Just 31% in the game. They've got Insanity. B out there with buckets. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's ABC. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
Pass to Stewart. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, all our four major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Here's Gill. 5 to shoot. Cotto. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Buckets. He's covered by Gill. And they're running. The shot from 20 feet away. That one, no good. 51% from the field. They'll take that. And it's Buckets with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Smooth. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When we look, Steve, at big stats like double-doubles, triple-doubles, are we becoming too enamored with that versus how it might affect winning?
No, I think we're always going to have those double-doubles and triple-doubles. I just think right now when you look at it, so many more possessions in games. That's why we're having guys average a triple-double or having more double-doubles. But you also give those guys credit. The game and those players, they're just better right now, and they're more equipped to be versatile. But I do think we still got to keep the emphasis on winning. When a guy can get a triple-double in wins versus in losses or double-doubles or any kind of stats, I think that should be a category of his own.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Baller, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Well, the NBA has had 3 referee crews for quite a while. Steve, do you think adding a 4th ref would help in any way?
No, I think it'll get a little bit crowded on the floor. I would love to see, I know they won't go back, I love the 2 referee situation. I look at it right now, referee A calls a call, referee B calls a call. It just feels like referee C has to make the next call or get up far as even with the other referees. I would love to see them go back to a 2 referee situation.
On Sunday and then on Friday.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And Brown drops them both.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Cotto, he's covered by Brown. Here is Doc. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Wide open look. That one wide left. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. That one goes in.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. And the pass to Thunder. And that one is off. Great D that time from Davis. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Buckets passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
Here's Smooth. Buckets passes the ball. Offline with his 3. Being only 31%, their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's T. It's hauled in by Brown.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Pass to Thunder. Six on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Brown trains it from beyond the arc.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Cotto, he's covered by Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way, and it's Davis with the jam.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Brown the pass to Baller. And it's Brown missing. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Shoots a 3. And that one is off. In the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Buckets passes to Brown. Here's Thunder. To the wing right side. Smitty, you're looking around the league right now. Certain players extremely smart. Which guys do you think will make the transition the easiest from player to coach?
You know, some guys that stick out, Chris Paul, I think Mike Conley, LeBron James, obviously. Those guys, they just stick out. You can see their coaches on the floor, Draymond Green. They just have a way because they have those leadership qualities, and also they play the game the right way. They have such a good understanding and a good feel. Those are some of the guys that stand out for me.
That was a good list. You're right.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
Passes it to T. Out to the wing. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Buckets. He's covered by Brown. Here's Davis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Buckets passes to Ballin. And Brown now atop the key. Here's Smooth. Lets it go from the wing. He can't hit that time. T the pass to Doc. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.